Would you change the way you live your life if you knew the day you were going to die? Tonight, 20-stone firefighter Russell Ward's life goes under the microscope. He may be a hero, saving lives every week, but his binge drinking and eating habits may be killing him. His obesity has already given him diabetes, and now he's a heart attack waiting to happen. Wife Jackie is running scared.
He's my best mate, he's my husband. To think that I could lose you.
She's right to be worried. Every 3 minutes in the UK, a British adult dies from coronary heart disease. Russell could be next.
You know, whether he's thin or fat, he's still going to be lovely, but I want him to be here a long time.
In desperation, Jackie's brought in our experts who use revolutionary scientific research to predict the day you die.
And on that piece of card, it's going to give you the predicted age that you're going to die.
Our experts have just 6 weeks to show Russell and millions like him in the UK the trade secrets of how to add back on the years for a healthier, longer life. It's reckoning day for 42-year-old Russell. Just what price will he have to pay for years of comfort eating, binge drinking, stress and lack of exercise?
I'm holding my nerves together well. I'll have to see when I get there, but I'm really anxious about the year that they give me. You know, that's the main thing that I want to learn. I want to know basically what year they predict I'm going to die.
Russell and Jackie are on their way to the Change the Day You Die clinic, where they will meet the experts Dr. Carey, nutritionist to the England rugby team, and life coach Patricia Mitchell, who are both concerned.
22% of premature deaths in men are caused by heart attacks, and if Russell doesn't change, his name's going to appear next on the list.
They will evaluate Russell's health and lifestyle in order to predict his life expectancy.
I am worried about what they're going to say. You know, if they say, yeah, carry on as you are and you live till you're 90, that's fine. But I don't think they will say that.
Adam and Patricia took one look at Russell's case files and selected him on the spot.
His eating that's changed over the last 5 years as he's not been able to cope with what's going on.
Yeah. To find out more, they watch a short film about his life. Russell lives with wife Jackie and her 2 sons in Coleshill, Warwickshire. He's respected by the community and adored by his friends and family.
He's a good lad. Well, I think he's a good lad. And I love him to bits.
If I lost him soon, I'd be absolutely devastated.
As a firefighter, he is a man who faces the possibility of death on a daily basis. It's a tough and demanding job.
He's very overstressed. I mean, you can really see it in his face some days. Just try and bottle it up, but no, it is coming out a lot. He's very stressed.
We would like to see him lose some weight, see him calm down a bit and stop drinking so heavily.
Russell turns to binge drinking, sinking 10 pints in one session, and eating junk food to cope with his stress. Jackie's part of the downward spiral.
I feel very guilty that he's put this weight on, you know. It's sad to get to a man's heart through his stomach, so I must truly love you.
He's now 20 stone, and his obesity has given him diabetes. If he doesn't change, Jackie's life could be torn apart.
I've only just got him, I've only had him 7 years. You know, I wouldn't like to lose him. And the devastation on the family would be awful, awful. If I thought he was only going to last another 10 years, I'd be devastated.
You've got to have somebody who wants to do this, and if you don't want to do this, there's no point in coming to see us, but if you want to do this, then I'm sure we can give them the steps that are going to help.
Hiya.
Hello.
Russell. I'm Adam.
Hi, Adam.
I'm Patricia.
Patricia,
Lovely to meet
nice
you.
to meet you at last.
Hi, Russell.
Come have a seat.
Thank you.
So Russell, surely this is more than being just about fitness. Isn't this about choosing whether you're going to live or die?
Most definitely, yeah. I'm gobsmacked. I've got to this point where I don't want other people worrying about me. High blood pressure's gone up. That's upset me more than anything because the high blood pressure. And my dad as well, he's had a heart attack quite youngly. I think he was about 56 when he had his. And I thought, I don't want to be there. I don't want to have a heart attack. And at the moment, I look at the mirror and I think, Mr. Heart Attack here.
There were some bits in the film there, talking about work and how it gets to you. Just describe to us what a really bad day at work is like.
You go to a road traffic accident and the guy's just driving along. Next thing you know, he's wiped out. You know, he's not there. There's things like kiddie seats in the back, children asking why their parents aren't coming in the ambulance with them, just stuff like that. It just eats you alive, you know. Sometimes there are multiple fatalities, you know.
So that's a lot of grim scenes.
Yeah, a lot of.
We need to go away now and organise to do a few investigations. We have a few calculations to do, and then we're going to give you the day that you're going to die.
I think my hairs have gone up on the back of my neck now.
Okay, let's go find out.
Russell's put through a series of medical tests to measure his blood pressure, heart rate and cholesterol levels. Normal blood pressure is 120/80. Russell's is alarmingly high at 185/100, which doubles his chance of a heart attack.
Okay, well done, well done. Excellent.
But it's not just his medical status that's taken into account. His lifestyle is also scrutinised.
What strikes me immediately about Russell's lifestyle is that stress affects every part of his life. Just in terms of stress affecting his sleep pattern, he's lost 2 years off his life expectancy.
The experts use a life expectancy calculator devised by top US scientist Dr. Pearls, who studied people who lived until 100. Understandably, outside the clinic, it's an anxious wait for Jackie.
I'm expecting any age. You know, you're half preparing yourself for it, but I just don't know.
For 42-year-old Russell, it's the moment of truth.
What I'd like you to do is to kindly write down on that piece of card the age to which you'd like to live, and then turn it over. On this card, I'm going to write down the predicted age at which you're going to die. What I'd like you to do is to pass me that card and to leave this one in front of you. So Russell, you'd like to live until you're 82, at least.
Yep.
What are you going to do with all those extra years of life?
Well, I retire quite early, so I wouldn't mind retiring somewhere nice and quaint by the coast, little cottage somewhere, just so that I can wake up to the smell of sea and the sound of seagulls, really.
In a second, I'd like you to turn that piece of card over. And on that piece of card, it's going to give you the predicted age that you're going to die. Russell, will you turn the card over, please?
That's pants, isn't it? See, if I went a fireman, I wouldn't even be retired, would I?
The predicted day that you're going to die is the 5th of May, 2025. I'm not going to tell you what to do. This is your life, it's your lifestyle, you choose. But you can choose to increase your life expectancy if you're prepared to do something about it. And you need to remember, this is not just about the length of your life, it's also about the quality of your life.
Okay.
All sounds a bit grim today, But in 6 weeks' time, I promise it's all going to be worth it.
Okay. Do it.
I think there's somebody you better go and talk to, isn't there?
Yeah, she's going to be very happy, is she? Okay.
We'll see you later.
So where did all the years go? An average healthy male can live to 85, so counting down from there, obesity due to an unhealthy diet may cost Russell 6 years. High blood pressure, diabetes and history of heart attacks in the family may cost him a further 7 years. Sporadic binge drinking, lack of exercise and his attitude towards life can take off another 4 years. And stress levels due to his job as a fireman could cost him 6 years, leaving Russell with a predicted life expectancy of 62.
I feel shit, man. Right. Oh, very good.
Only 62.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what it was going to be, to be honest. But you said earlier you'd be really shocked if it was under 65. And then when you actually see it written down, it makes it real, doesn't it?
Unless Russell wants an untimely death in just 20 years, he should listen to the expert's advice.
My prescription for Russell will involve a new diet and using his main weapon against fighting the flab, exercise.
What most people don't realise is that spending just 5 to 10 minutes a day relaxing can significantly change their attitude towards their life.
I'll be getting rid of the junk food and sugary snacks, which are a killer in the general population, let alone someone like Russell, who's a diabetic.
I want to give Russell a glimpse of the future to show him that his dream retirement will not happen unless he changes.
If you, like Russell, think that drinking 10 pints of beer is a great way to relieve stress, unfortunately, you couldn't be more mistaken.
Sound advice for anyone, but can Russell rise to the challenge? Coming up in part 2, Russell shouts out his stress demons.
Stop it all! I was right!
And the experts reveal how to regain the years. But then temptation gets the better of him.
Rock and roll.
And reality is hard to take. For 42-year-old firefighter Russell Ward, saving lives is all in a day's work, but he's putting his own life at risk. Binge drinking and comfort eating have caused obesity and diabetes. Coronary heart disease could be next. He's just been told that his excessive lifestyle could kill him at 62 if he doesn't change.
I feel shit, man.
The experts have just 6 weeks to help Russell get back the lost years so he can fulfill his dream of retiring to the coast. But has Russell got what it takes? Dr. Adam Carey, one of the UK's leading experts in sports science, is making his first visit to get Russell on track to change the predicted day he dies.
Obviously, Russell's biggest problem is he's 7 stone overweight. His obesity is taking 6 years off his life expectancy. So today, I want to tackle his excessive drinking and make dramatic changes to his diet.
With his diabetes in mind, number 1 on his priority list is tackling Russell's binge drinking.
You don't drink at all for 5 or 6 days at a time. And then, when you go out, you like to have a drink. When you have a drink, it will be 10 pints of beer.
This boozy lineup has 2,500 calories, a man's entire daily calorie intake in alcohol alone. And that's not the only problem.
In this amount of beer, we have a little bit of sugar. And if you were to guess how much sugar you might have, that's how much sugar is in all of this beer that you're drinking. Now I'm going to put in here exactly how much sugar a diabetic should be taking in a week. This is diabetes. This is health.
No, that's quite a lot of sugar in it, that.
Russell's allowed alcohol, there's no ban. Adam recommends no more than 3 units a day, but not every day. His weekly maximum is 21 units. Russell should also swap beer for wine, as it has less calories and sugar. Next, it's Russell's diet.
Russell, unfortunately, this is a typical week shop in your household. And what I can see just at a glance is it's full of refined carbohydrates, sweets, chocolates, confectionaries, all manner of salty snack foods, oven chips, pizzas, processed cheese, together with ice creams and a large helping of alcohol. So Russell, what do you like about these foods so much?
They all taste quite nice, sweet.
It's that sweet taste.
Yeah, it's just, I just enjoy eating it, you know. It's just, especially at night, I'll eat a bar of chocolate watching the telly at night and stuff. And no problem at all.
Big problem for me, and it needs to become a big problem for you. You're currently overweight, and one of the things that we know is that people get fat because they eat too much fat. And not only are these products all full of refined carbohydrates, they're also very high in fat. Being obese kills 30,000 people in this country every single year, so getting the fat right is going to be very important.
Adam's diet for Russell is simple. 3 low-fat meals a day because little and often speeds up your metabolism. Also cut out sugary snacks and reduce starchy carbohydrate, especially at night, as your metabolic rate slows down after 8 p.m.
If you have any problems, you've got my telephone number 24/7, so I don't want any excuses. But you need to do this yourself. You need to get rid of this rubbish, you need to sit down and speak with Jackie, sort it out, and move on from here. Do you think you can do this?
Yeah, I'll give it a go. I need to do it, don't I? Looking at this and my health as well.
Russell's diet might have changed, but the pressures at work haven't.
If you don't get used to death, it's impossible. You cannot get used to it. You become accustomed to it and you become aware of it, but you don't get used to it. But the worst part, I don't like to see injuries and fatalities. It really, really upsets me. Physically, it makes me ill. I come home and I just don't ever want to go back again.
I had a shit day, absolutely shit day.
Along with obesity, stress is a major contributing factor to heart disease. Russell's escalating stress levels at work are putting his life at risk. Reducing those stress levels is Patricia's top priority.
Today, I'm going to work with him on his stress levels on the job, and then afterwards, I'm going to help him to de-stress after work.
If she can't, a heart attack could be right around the corner for Russell.
Now, stress not only affects your personal relationships, it not only affects your work relationships, it has a huge effect on the efficiency of your heart, it affects your blood pressure, and in order for you to get to 82, which is the life expectancy you want to reach, you're really needing to look at your stress levels at work, and I really want to help you with that.
Patricia's showing Russell a simple 5-minute relaxation technique everyone can do.
Shake out your hands a little bit. Actually shake that energy out. And then move up into your neck. Feel your neck. Move your head around just a little bit. Keep moving that head. And you're feeling the blood moving through your muscles. And you're letting go of all the stresses by doing that. But if you just open your eyes, how are you feeling?
Nearly asleep. I think the gaffer would be impressed if he caught me asleep then. No, I feel a load better. I feel well relaxed.
From my point of view, I'm asking you to do that 5 minutes a day, and we know that 6 years has been taken away from your life because of the stress levels. So 5 minutes a day is not a lot to ask to help give you back 6 years, is it?
No, not at all.
If you want to try this relaxation technique, start with your toes and work your way up. Tensing and releasing your muscles over a 5 to 10 minute period can help reduce your blood pressure. Next up, Patricia feels that Russell needs a more extreme technique to help him switch off after work. Patricia gets Russell to visualise a stressful situation at work and to then think of a phrase to yell out to that day.
You want me to shout, stuff it all?
Yeah.
I was right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll give you an example of it. Stuff it all, I was right. 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 Stuff it all, I was right.
You want me to do that?
I want you to do that. And you can get, it helps if you use your hands as well.
Right.
Stuff it all, I was right. Stuff it all, I was right. Stuff it all, I was right. Stuff it all, I was right. Stuff it all, I was right! Stuff it all, I was right!
So the next time that something like that happens and you can't say it at work and you are hugely frustrated, come to an isolated place like this and shout it out. Get it out of your system. Don't take it home with you.
All right.
Russell's not alone. Most people address the same old problems in the same old ways, but taking out just 10 minutes every day can lower your blood pressure, it can increase your sense of well-being, and in some cases, it can even save a marriage.
I've always been a non-believer of that sort of things, but obviously they're proven methods, and that now has opened my eyes a little bit, and I think I'll be putting that into practice a little bit more.
It's the end of week 2. Russell's become a disciple of Adam's new diet and has lost nearly a stone.
100% healthy meal.
You don't slack.
But temptation is still close by. Despite Russell's major health problems, Jackie's still feeding her sons junk food. And she isn't so evangelical about the new food as her husband.
I call it funny food, you know, if it's something I don't like, you know. If I was eating any of that on there, I would eat the tomato and a tiny little bit of that lettuce.
Look at that. Job in the town. 19 stone 3. So really pleased with that.
See how much weight I've lost, but thank you, Adam. I'm really fit and I'm getting about a lot quicker now. So thank you. I think I'm fading away. I'm fading.
So the new diet seems to be working. Now it's time for Adam to step it up with an exercise regime.
Well, Russell, the final part of the prescription is to start to get you to think about exercise. I know in the past you used to exercise a lot, and we need to reintroduce some of this. However, this is not where I want you to start. The reason for this is that these treadmills are very high impact, and at your current weight, you put risks to your hips and your knees through all the bashing of that type of exercise. So I don't want you to use high impact exercises. I either want you to use something like a cross trainer or a static bicycle.
40% of fatal heart attacks are associated with a lack of exercise. So it's not just a lifesaver, it also burns off calories, which helps weight loss. An hour on a cross trainer burns off 550 calories. And on a static bike, you can total 450 in an hour.
At the moment, you consume about 35,000 calories a week. That's about twice what I'd like to see you consuming. And if you're going to try and burn off all those calories from exercise alone, you'd be needing to do 60 hours of exercise a week. That clearly isn't possible. So to reduce your size, we're going to have to combine a sensible diet we went through earlier on, together with regular exercise. So 5 gentle cardiovascular sessions a week, first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, and 2 gym sessions a week, doing the rest of your body.
Adam wants to set Russell a fitness challenge, so needs to evaluate just how unfit he is.
96, 97, 99, okay, 100. I want you to keep it there. Don't let it drop below 100. Go on, Russell. That's excellent, Russell, go on. And for the last 15 seconds, we're just going to increase the tempo a little bit more.
Knackered.
This just goes to show you can do it. And I'm pleased to see that because I've now entered you for a 30-mile bike ride in 4 weeks' time.
30 miles?
30 miles.
Bloody hell, I haven't done that in my life. 30 miles.
You'll be fine. I know you can do it.
Russell is halfway through his challenge to change the predicted day he dies. He lost 2 years from his life expectancy through lack of exercise. Now he's training for a 30-mile bike ride.
He's changed absolutely everything from day one, which is all very commendable. I wonder how sustainable it is.
It is down to being kicked into doing it. I've had a boot up my backside.
But this evening he faces his first major temptation, a family barbecue. The old Russell would have drunk himself into oblivion. The new Russell has different ideas.
Are you going to have a drink or?
I'm going to have a couple of drinks, I might. Just have a little bit of a sip. I'm not going to go mad like, 'cause I just can't be bothered to undo all what I've done.
This is the first time he's seen his parents since starting his new regime.
Well, when you look like you've lost weight, haven't you?
They're
all telling me you have, and I couldn't believe it. Oh, you're gorgeous.
How was your holiday?
Look at him.
Nah, I've just had a gob full enough. Why do people drink beer? I have to drop that and get onto the rosé.
In just 3 weeks, Russell appears to have lost his taste for beer. But is he about to replace it with a new passion?
Oh, that's lovely, that is. Rock and roll.
As the party gets in full swing, Russell seems to have forgotten all of Adam's warnings about binge drinking.
It's Sicilian by Tesco. And I've just poured it into my glass, and I tell you what, it's really lovely.
Jack?
I've had probably a couple of 3 or 4, probably had 4 or 5. My days of drinking to abuse I've gone. And I'm not going to do it anymore.
It's the morning after the night before, and Russell's less than impressed with his own performance.
I feel a bit sore, actually. Guilty.
Sore where?
In my head. Now I feel a bit, I don't feel too bad, but I feel really guilty, terribly guilty.
How much do you think you drank last night?
Bottle and a bit, I suppose.
Oh, no. You did drink far more than that.
No, I didn't.
You don't realise.
I didn't, because I remember the 2 bottles opened and they were shared. They were shared bottles.
And then Clive went and got you a glass. You went in the kitchen and poured some more, then your mum opened another
10
bottle.
glasses of wine, if that. I couldn't have drunk more than that. 10 glasses of wine, if that. Which is stupid.
Back at the clinic, news of Russell's antics has caused concern.
It was Russell's first big test and he failed. He couldn't just stick to drinking 3 units and went on to guzzle more than anybody else at the party. My earlier warning obviously wasn't enough, so I'm going to have to give Russell the shock of his life whilst there's still time to do it.
1.8 million people in the UK are diabetic. It kills 33,000 of us every year. So Adam's taking Russell to meet someone who nearly became a fatal statistic. 15 years ago, Brian Baldwin, when he was the same age as Russell is now, was diagnosed with diabetes. Brian chose to ignore his condition and the experts. As a direct result, he had his right leg amputated below the knee and suffered a major heart attack.
Brian, this is Russell.
How do you do?
How do you do? You're Russell, right. Come have a seat.
Not too bad. Hello, love. I'm fine. Thank you.
Thank you, Russell.
The reality is that Brian's life could be Russell's future.
After the initial shock of being diagnosed and saying go on a diet, after 2 weeks, that had completely gone out of my mind, and I just carried on living life as normal. And gradually, the illness was getting worse. I was told I'd never work again. I'm always out of breath, I can hardly walk. I find it another world where you're living like a disability person because of not taking the diabetes seriously. And I wish I had the opportunity 15 years ago that you're having today to say, this could happen to me. I am going to change my lifestyle. Is it a shock to you?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. As long as you put in your mind that it could happen to you, because in my mind it weren't going to happen to me.
Just a bit shell-shocked, really. You just can't believe that from 42 to 57,
yeah.
how fast it's took over you.
Okay, mate.
Yeah, thanks ever so much for that,
okay,
Brian. Done me the world of good,
Get
mate.
yourself
Cheers.
sorted, mate.
Thank you, I will.
mate.
I promise you I will.
Okay, let's just
See you soon.
With the number of diabetic deaths predicted to soar by 25% in the next decade, let's hope Adam's shock tactic has done the trick.
That was fucking grim, man. I feel terrible. I feel absolutely gutted. I just feel so mixed up emotionally. That has got to be.
Russell may be upset, but it's his wife Jackie who's the focus of Adam's next task.
For you, Jackie, the challenge is
What's coming?
to go home and empty your house of all the junk food, everything.
Fair enough.
So that's your challenge.
that's my
to look
challenge.
after the family and look after yourself, as well as looking after Russell.
I ain't never been so determined in doing anything, and that. Oh, God. That, what you've just done to me there, is the biggest lesson that I'll ever have. That is worth all the years at school, all the years at college, all the years at the fire service training. That has just blew it out of the water, I swear to God, man. Those 20 minutes just is definitely gonna make me be a different person.
Coming up, Russell finds out more tips to gain back the years.
I'm absolutely knackered. That last steel's killed me, man.
There's a family food fight.
I am
You
not
made the
chucking
promise.
rubbish out now. We're doing chucking out in a minute.
Stuff away,
I
mate.
don't want to do
Nothing
it.
to do with me.
And he finds out if it's all been worth it. 42-year-old firefighter Russell Ward is 5 weeks into his attempt to change the day he dies. He was given a predicted life expectancy of just 62, a long way short of the 82 years he wants to live to. The experts still have a wealth of knowledge to share on how to extend Russell's life, but only if he can pull out all the stops.
18.
Even though Russell's old eating habits could be killing him, Jackie isn't enthusiastic about Adam's advice to change the entire family's diet.
And I feel a bit invaded now. I really do. I'm not enjoying this.
I've been concerned about the kids, I've been concerned about the food that the kids eat. And I don't want them to eat box food, I don't want them to eat pizzas.
Jackie is going to need more than a warning from Adam to make her stop buying her sons the food they love.
She's made him 6 slices of white bread with butter on, with processed cheese slices in. That is fucking suicide, man. Because I'm telling you now, when I get home now and Jackie starts emptying them cupboards, there's nothing that comes wrapped in a box going to go in my house other than cereal for her.
I don't want to do this.
See, Tony, it's a big issue. She's
I
not going to
don't want
fucking
to
do
do
it.
it.
Shouldn't have
Don't
promised to do it then, should you?
I am
You
not
made the
chucking
promise.
rubbish out now. I wasn't promised to. This is Daniel. This isn't me.
This is your kid.
Yes, I know, but I am doing his sandwich. It's wholemeal bread. We're doing chucking out in a minute. We're not doing it now.
Fucking waste of time.
I don't want to talk about it.
That's why I ain't getting involved with throwing the stuff away.
I
mate.
don't want to do
Nothing
it.
to do with me.
Before she chucks out her son's favourite foods, she wants to talk to Russell.
When you were 17, 18, 19, 20, and somebody told you to change your lifestyle of eating, you wouldn't have listened to them. It's only because you're now 42 and Brian was 42 when he was diagnosed. It's hit you right between the eyeballs. I've got such a big responsibility over my head now because it's not just for me, it's making the decision for the boys. When he says get rid of all the stuff in the house that's junk, well that's fine, but without talking to the lads of what they've got to eat, I can't just go shopping and change their whole lifestyle without talking to them. I need to talk to them of what they like and what they don't like.
Love you.
Love you.
30 mile an hour. How fast are you going, Russell? 18. 16. Fuck.
Whilst Russell gets into training for his 30-mile bike ride, Jackie's sons have agreed to let her throw away the junk food, most of which seems to belong to Russell anyway.
Jamaican ginger cake, one of Russell's favourites. Ice cream. I don't like ice cream, but Russell does, so I'll get rid of it. This is Russell's. The whole thing was Russell's. Wow. I don't know whether these are any good for you or not, but I've been dying to throw these away. These are Russell's pickled. You know, to throw something away that I've already paid good money for, that's upsetting, but you know, I've got to get over that and think it's for the best, really. So, you can't buy good health, can you? So.
Wind's full in my face. 12 mile an hour, it's just not fast enough. But it's an hard one.
There you go.
My arse is really hurting me. Thighs are hurting, they're pumping up. But I feel good. I'm on the home straight.
Come on! 2, 3, 4. Hello. 40 minutes. Well done.
Enjoyed it though.
Oh well, as long as you enjoyed it.
Tell you what.
Your bum's sore.
Killing me, man.
It's week 5 of the challenge, and life coach Patricia Mitchell has brought Russell and Jackie to a beach near to where they dream of retiring.
I want you to write for me 2 obituaries. One on the basis of you having died at 62, and one on the basis of you having died at 82, which was the age that you said that you would feel content to die at. And I'm going to give you a little bit of time to write those down, and then come back and we'll read them out.
Right. 62. A loving father and husband taken from us prematurely. He lived a poorly and faithful life, but is now in peace. Will be missed by us all. Jackie, Charlotte, Dan, Jim, Dave and Dom. And that's it. Short one.
Yeah.
82?
Not good. Let's have a read of the 82.
I'm
I
not
don't
going.
like the 62.
No.
Let's have a read of the 82.
Russell was taken from us after a long and fulfilled life. He loved life and enjoyed it to the full. was always fun to be around and helped us live our lives to the full potential. He took life by the horns and fulfilled all of his dreams with his wife Jackie. His grandkids loved staying with him and Jackie down by the sea and always wanted to stay longer. God bless, from his paradise to God's paradise.
Oh, that's more what you wanted
That's
to do.
the one, innit?
Yeah.
To reaffirm his commitment to his new longer life, Russell reduces his first obituary to ashes.
How could you be stressed doing this? Fantastic, wouldn't it?
It'd be lovely.
It's Russell's final week, and he's taking Patricia's relaxation and stress techniques very seriously.
Big, strong hunk of a man, meditating. But yeah, it does work, so it's worth it.
And it's not just Russell who's on the road to enlightenment.
Sit like this. Put your feet straight, like that. Put your hands on your thighs there. Right, close your eyes, right, and concentrate just on your toes and start moving your toes. Keeping your eyes shut, just concentrate solely on your calves.
Completely different person, he's like a new person.
He's had a short, sharp shock to his system, and he realised that if it doesn't change, he's going to be ill.
He's inspired me now to lose some weight. Yeah, lifted our spirits again.
The big day has arrived, Russell's bike challenge. And the Warwickshire countryside is a sizzling 90 degrees.
It's very, very hot. Got my sun cream on, got my hat on, shorts on, so I'm ready to go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Cheers. Off we go. Come on, Russell, let's go, go, go! Let it go.
6 weeks ago, Russell was a couch potato, an inactive lifestyle which potentially took 2 years off his life. Today, he needs to prove to himself and the experts that he's fit enough to ride 30 miles in under 2 hours.
I'm feeling quite confident. Yeah, he'll do it, he'll do it. I don't know quite how long he'll do it, but he'll do it.
Keep it going now.
Come on, babe.
Halfway.
Come on.
You're almost there, okay?
I've had a fifth wind. I'm absolutely knackered. That last still's killed me, man.
Just pull into here with the boys. Look at this.
Adam joins Russell for the home stretch, and at the finishing line, his family and friends are waiting. Russell's ridden 30 miles in just over 2 hours, a little more than hoped for. But it's been a much longer journey for him over the last 6 weeks.
Yeah, that's
It's about 7 or 8 miles in. I just thought, what am I doing? I'm not going to do this. He's going to kill me.
6 weeks ago, 42-year-old Russell was predicted to die at just 62. Before the new results are revealed, his family play the guessing game.
I would say 80. Yeah, from up to when he's 80, yeah. That would be lovely, wouldn't it?
If he carries on as he has been doing, and he can stick to his guns, he should live to a ripe old age of 80, but I predict he's probably going to do about 75.
I think it'll be another possible 20 years. 82 instead of 62.
But has Russell changed his life expectancy? He's about to find out.
What I can tell you is Russell's new life expectancy is 80 years.
So how did Russell get the years back? His medical tests such as blood pressure and body mass index have all been retaken, and lifestyle changes like reducing stress and diet are all taken into account. Starting from his old life expectancy of 62, we count upwards. Banishing junk food and a healthier diet could give 6 years back to his life. Stopping the binge drinking and better sleep patterns could add another 2. Losing weight, regular exercise and a healthier heart give another 5 years. A happier outlook, less conflict and reducing his stress levels may give him 5 more years. Russell's increased his life expectancy from 62 to 80. 6 weeks ago, Russell was a 20-stone heart attack waiting to happen. Now he's changed his diet, sweated off the pounds and got wife Jackie to throw out the junk food. Today he's 2 stone lighter, stopped the binge drinking, lowered his stress levels and added a potential 18 years to his life.
I'm really, really proud of you, though. I am. And what a bonus to me to have you a bit longer.